Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Rural Report. I am your Rural 2IC, and today we're going to do a special unboxing video. As you can see here on the table before me, this is completely untouched and whatnot. Really quick before we get into that, I just want to show this. You guys can see that. That is one of the things that I got from JK Survival Bushcraft. And this comes in a nice little tin, and inside of here is going to be a couple of the fire starters that you put a spark to, so that way you can start a fire really nice. I've done a video on this before. There is your magnesium rod and your flint, and this is what they put on his website, and it is a mini EDC fire starting kit. I believe it's $5, but does come in this really nice tin. You do get your magnesium rod, your flint, and two of these little pills that I believe is a really great thing for you to stick in your EDC bag, into your go bag, into your inch bag, anything along those lines. Throw this in the car. This is very small. You can see in the palm of my hand. That is very durable. You're not going to lose any of the contents, damage any of the contents. We'll go through and I will do a video on some of the stuff that I got from him in the future, but I just wanted to show this really quick. If you want to see this or any of the other stuff that he has, I always put a link in the description below, so that way you can go check out his store. But stay tuned to the end of this video to find out more about this. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. I got an email a while ago, and I got actually a few of them. And I always put out, and this is again in my opinion, that something is better than nothing. That was the title of one of the videos, but I've said it in a number of videos that there is a lot of opinion when it comes to being in the preparedness community. And if you look at it, in my opinion, so this channel's point of view, that yes, there is higher quality items, and that you can very easily get into the mindset of getting things very cheap and trying to make it to where your life depends on it. Where I will differ from kind of the arguments that's kind of made against those videos, if you have the money and you want to make that investment, absolutely, I fully agree with you that to take and spend $100 on a high point, a sky, something like that, and make it to where that is your only sidearm, your only projectile self-defense tool, and not spend another 150, 200 more dollars and get something of a higher quality. Yes, I completely agree with you. You should do that. But if you are financially not able to, having something is better than nothing. So, with that being said, I had somebody say, hey, I found this item on Wish, of all places. Sorry, don't mean to laugh. Is this a good survival item? And I go, well, I want to throw a whole bunch of things out there, but to be fair, I've never touched it. I don't know. So I ordered the item. As you can see here, it is completely still sealed in the package. I've never seen inside of this. So let's go ahead and unbox this together and just go through it, and I will give you my opinion. I believe this was $18.99 or $19.99 on the website. This is a decent plastic. Kind of curious to see if this is waterproof. It does come with 4 clips and I guess a way to hang it or grab it. I don't like this just right off the get-go. I would use some paracord and change this handle. I mean, it seems to be okay. I don't personally like this. That may not be a hang-up for you. This does say right here, made in China. So let's just jump into this and see what this is. Curious to see if these are going to break. Oh no, okay. Well, these seem to be. See how easy that closes. Okay, well, there we go. That's actually not that bad. I don't know about more use if those will break or not, but just from initial, they seem to be okay. Let's go ahead and open it up. I don't see rubber, so I would venture to say that this might be not fully waterproof. I didn't read in the comments to see if they claim that's waterproof, but you could put something in there to probably make this waterproof. So the case, not bad. I'm not quite sure why they put the foam in there, but let's go ahead and do it. So first and the most obvious thing in here is a first aid kit. Let's go through that last because it seems to be a lot in there. So let's set that off to the side. Second, a compass. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this thing up and let's see how this is. All right, this already feels like a kid toy. This feels very, very cheap. I think that's plastic. I don't even think that's metal. Let's see, from orientation, that is true north for me. So if I lay this flat and turn this to true north, like that, no, we already have a problem. I don't know if I can do it to where you can see it. It is trying to do true north. It's kind of in the general thing. I always like to test these. I like to turn them around, flip them around, and see what the needle says. So no, it's still somewhat pointing off in that direction. Do not get cheap compasses. This will probably go in my kids' toys. I would never use that. Okay, so first one right off the bat. Case looks halfway decent. We don't know about the first aid kit. Compass, complete fail. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so this is a fire starter. And let's see if we can get this out of the package. So this is just your run-of-the-mill. Let's see if this is not paracord. So first thing I would do is change this out to paracord. Oh, they do put a little kind of a straw protector on there. That's kind of fun. I'm not sure it's absolutely needed, but I mean, it can't hurt anything. And actually, you can probably use that. I mean, that's a straw or some other things, so maybe not a bad idea. This does come with looks like a bottle opener and a ruler that's very hard to read. I've never seen any of these kind of fail. I've seen these pop out, but magnesium in this, I haven't found one that I can't throw sparks with. So all in all, okay. I mean, I'm not going to say fail, so that's good. Okay, so here we got some more fire starting stuff. This is, see if it's wax covered. Yep. Okay, so that is wax covered jute. It's not a ton of wax. I would probably add more to this. This definitely will work. Without the wax, though, I would be afraid that moisture would get in this and you wouldn't be able to use this, which carry this with you. But as far as this goes, again, something's better than nothing, but you'd probably have to modify this for me to say that this is a pass. We'll give this kind of a C plus, something like that. Put that there. Okay, so we got some silverware. Seems to be okay. You got a fork, not quite sure on the kind of serrated, so that'd be your knife area. I could see that being as you eat, that might be a little dangerous. Plus, there's some jagged edges there. I'm not sure why the spoon is off-centered. It's not symmetrical. Um, there's some other little things in here. I mean, overall, could you eat with it? Yeah. Um, I'm not sure on this right here. It'd be kind of hard to use the knife area. Not sharp at all. So it may not even be a knife, but okay, there you go. Can you eat with it? Yeah. So I mean, I guess we'll give it a low B. I would like to be able to separate these so I could, use them instead of having just one thing. But no, I'll pass it. It barely passes, but it's a pass. All right. What do we have? That is paracord. It seems to be okay. It's kind of it's like a knockoff paracord. This might only be like a 5 strand. They burnt the end, so I can't count and see what the inner strand is. But yeah, this is paracord. Um, Maybe they give this to you so you can make the changes and modifications that you need, but pass. I mean, I'd rather have a 7 or a higher count interior, but I mean, paracord, we'll pass it. All right, what else we got? I have no idea what this is. So let's open this up and see what is in here. And this is, well, this is a whistle. Okay, so it does whistle. I mean, it's hard to fail it. It's plastic. Keychains could be used for some other things or whatnot. You can use your paracord and do some different things to attach. And probably when you remake this, hang this on there too. I mean, it's hard to fail it. It's a whistle. It whistled, so pass. So let's do a little thing here. Complete fail. Throw these on the floor. I don't want to separate that one. So complete fail. We'll put that in the pass category. Pass category. Pass. Kind of and kind of. Okay, so let's keep our things going. And okay, so this is your almost Walmart special, um, your wood cutting saw. These things kill me. I have found very few of them actually work per se. Um, Cutting something very small, this one would probably cut through it. This feels very cheap, almost like I could break it right now. I don't really want to. And this almost, I don't know if you can see it in the video. This almost looks like fishing supplies in here. It really does. Um, I even have a hard time putting it in the maybe. I'm going to put this in the fail. I hate these. Uh, there's much better quality. Again, this video is something is better than nothing. So if you had nothing, you had no knife, no nothing, and you needed to cut a branch or whatnot, I suppose this might work. Maybe we'll do a video in the future where we'll actually test all this stuff and see how they hold up. For now, unless proven otherwise, I'm putting this in the fail category. All right, what else we got? Okay, I know what this is. And these are actually kind of fun. So this is a bottle holder, which I don't have a bottle. Actually, I do have a bottle. Hang on, I'm going to step out of the thing here. All right, and come back in. I suppose I could have been more prepared if I knew what was in here. So the way that these work is you unclip it, you put this around the lid, you clip it back in here. Well, and this is too small for that. So maybe this might be, okay, there. And then this clips onto your belt, your molly webbing, whatever, and it holds your stuff. So I would assume that this is probably more for like a canteen or whatnot. This is fitting in here because the way I'm wedging it, if I step back and let's say we're, okay, there you go. So in the right sense with the right container, pass. This seems to be well made. I don't like that it's kind of that big, but maybe it is for a different thing, so it's hard to fail it. It does have backup Velcro in there, so you're not just depending on that strap. So we'll put this in the pass category for now. Let's be generous. Okay, speaking of fishing, there's a little mini fishing set. I'm not going to open that up. It looks like you get line, some sinkers, some fake bait and whatnot, and 2 hooks. So, yeah, something's better than nothing. If you have absolutely nothing to fish with, this is better. I'm gonna put this in the maybe category. I suppose we could take this out and try and test this. I don't have a whole lot of faith in this. I mean, it's hard for a hook and anything like that to fail. Um, so we'll put that in the maybe. This, I have no idea. Okay, what is this? Okay, so this is one of them little multi-tool things. Let's see if I can hold this up so you can see. I don't know how well you can see that. So this is supposed to have 11 different things in here. So it's got a can opener, a knife edge, a screwdriver, a ruler, a cap opener, a 4-position wrench for various size nuts and bolt heads, a butterfly wrench, a saw blade, a directional indicator, not sure how that's going to work, a 2-position wrench, and a lanyard hole. All right. Okay, well that side right there, I don't know if you can see that in the video, this right here. That actually, let's just try this. Okay, yeah, okay, so that is decently sharp. The saw blade, no, that's like the fork knife combo. There's nothing on there. As far as everything else, I don't have a bottle or anything to test it at the moment. I guess that little hole right there is your lanyard piece. These are very, I mean, this is thick, thick metal. I can't even bend that. Um, I don't know. I don't tell people to waste their money on these. It's hard to fail it because you're going to have to go through and do so much testing just to see. I mean, I would assume that it's going to cut. That feels pretty decently sharp. The bottle opener is going to work. I would say if you have the right size nuts and bolt heads and things like that, it should work. And things. I guess I'll put it in the maybe category. Um, don't buy these. I do not recommend them at all. So we'll put them in the maybe category for now. Um, yeah. All right. Let's go to the last thing here so we can try and keep the video relatively short. Okay. So let's dump this out and see what all is in here. It's decently packed in there. All right. So we got some. Okay. So we got some bandages. I don't know if you can see through the paper there. Those are kind of like a knuckle bandage or whatnot. You get, okay, you get 5, so that's a decent amount. So far, it kind of looks like a boo-boo kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 alcohol pads. I don't really feel much in there, so you're probably getting that. It's probably a pad about the size of that square folded in there. Something's better than nothing. So, okay. And then what's the rest of this? Okay, this is a iodine prep pad. Again, looks like you get 10 of those. This one feels a little thicker. Okay, iodine, not bad. A soap wipe. These feel relatively thick, so these might actually be pretty useful. This is just soft cotton gauze, it looks like. Non-woven pad, so these are just, looks like gauze squares. I'm going to get 2 of them, that's a little disheartening. Okay, so some smaller kind of butterfly bandages, or the knuckle bandages. You get 5. And then these look like just regular bandages. Again, 5. 5 must be the lucky number in this pack. Oh, another one of those soft gall rolls. Sting relief. Okay, so that's interesting. You only get 2. Medical tape. Tweezers. Okay, cheap, but okay. Okay, so this is the roll of rubber. I hate these. I'll just throw that in there. Interesting. You get, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 8 safety pins. That's kind of awesome to be in here. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so far I like that. Uh, very, very cheap feeling scissors. What can we cut? Here, let's just try and see if we can cut the edge off this. Okay, so it did cut. Um, because these are medical scissors, shouldn't be razor sharp. You're not trying to perform surgery or anything like that. But these, I mean, obviously it cut through 2 layers of plastic. Um, I mean, for what they are, it's better than nothing. Again, that's kind of the point of what they were asking. And then triangle bandages. So this is, if you don't know what a triangle bandage, that's the triangle. So it's like having a, not a splint, but um, having to where you can put your arm up if you injure your arm to keep it motionless. So that way it has time to heal. They just call them triangle bandages. Okay, so there we go. That's the whole kit. Um, this as a boo boo kit, yeah, okay. I'll put it in the pass. There's a few modifications that I would make, but overall, I mean, it is a boo boo kit. Seems to be decent. The bag's not terrible. And then we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 items in the pass. 1, 2, 3, 4 items in the they're okay, and 2 items in the absolute fail. So overall, B minus, C plus, maybe. Let's just go with C plus. It kind of proves my point. Something is better than nothing. Could your whatever it was, $18.99, so $20, could it have been better spent somewhere else? Probably. Um, is this something that I want my life to depend on? No, not by any stretch of the means. If I got this as a gift and I didn't have anything, this is pretty valuable stuff. If you don't have this, you just say somebody got this for you as a present, and you threw this in your car. A lot of this seems to like it could come in decently handy. I would do some modifications. I would take some stuff out. This would definitely go in the trash. That's going to go in the trash. Um, this will probably, it's so small and it's got that knife edge. I just don't know if I could ever use that. So that would probably go. Um, there's better uses or better things you can buy. That would probably go. That's small enough. I'd probably throw it in the bottom. This, once I put some wax on it, that's cool. And this stuff here is okay. I'd repack that. Throw some other things in here. This might not be a bad little thing, especially for the case. I would take the foam stuff out. I don't see any point in having that in there. So that would go. There's really nothing you could do with that. So I'd throw that out. So yeah, make some modifications, throw in some of the other stuff, and you can make this a halfway decent pack. And another point of this video is I get asked a lot, is those already made to buy survival kits, whether they're medical kits like this, whether they are just full of gear, supplies, other things, is that enough? Something's better than nothing, but my answer to that is no. You need to build your own kit. Now, if you don't know where to start, you can purchase one of these and take out the junk, um, and then maybe leave in. So, like, this would work. You can definitely feed yourself and do things with it. So, you could leave that in there. And then as you upgrade, you can get rid of this or, put this as a backup. 2 is 1, 1 is none. So, get a better thing of utensils, put that away, so that way if something happens, you at least have something to back you up. And then as you upgrade from there, you can give this away or do something with it. Um, it's one of them things. Get something. That's the biggest point and the message that I can get across is get something. If you can, get better stuff. Don't waste the time because For me, you know, I don't know how to break this down categorically as far as a dollar figure per item, but you're wasting money. You know, let's say that's $20. Yeah, that's probably, you know, $4 or, you know, whatever, maybe $5 worth of $20. You might as well have, you know, took the money and just bought some of the stuff individually, left that out, and just built your own kit. Um, so with that said, something's better than nothing. We'll give this a slightly passing grade, a C, C plus, and say, okay, uh, and we'll just end it on there. We might take some of this stuff out in the future and test it, um, and just see if any of this stuff actually holds up. The case, I'd just like to see if it's waterproof. I mean, all these bandages, they're, you know, they're probably going to work. So on your medical kit, you just take out what you don't want, upgrade, you know, get metal ones, put a little better scissors in there, whatnot. But yeah, you would just do your modifications, make it. So we'll end it there. But if you made it to this, because I'm sure that this just went to a really long video that I did not want to make it this long. But okay, thank you for staying with me. And for staying with me, the JK Bushcraft Survival. I'm sorry, JK Survival Bushcraft. I don't know why I messed that up, Justin. I'm sorry. JK Survival Bushcraft, the mini EDC fire starting kit that I showed you, is on sale on his website for $5. I bought a couple of these, so for staying this long and bearing with me, if you like this video and put a comment down below and tell me what state you live in, I will do a drawing and I will give this away for free. And I may throw some other things in there, but as of right now, this is the main prize. So if you want a chance to win this and maybe some other things, just like this video, comment, and include in the comment what state you're from. So there you go, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to remain united. We're all prepping in this together.